Hey, yo guys, just came back from the pub with my friends and everything, so excuse me if I'm a bit tipsy or whatever. But anyway, I'm just making this video to outline my plans for tomorrow, right? So I just had an idea and it's pretty amazing because of how everything lined out, right? In that tomorrow, right, I'm going to have my long run, right? It's going to be a standard training long run. It's going to be 13 kilometers, right? The catch is I'm going to do it straight after work, meaning, as you know, I'm a tutor, right? I'm a tutor, so straight after teaching all my students, I'm going to go straight to running, which means after I've taught one student and head to another student's house, and from there I'm going to run straight back home. Now, what I found amazing is this, right? I found that the distance between my student's house and my home is exactly 13 kilometers, right? Which is exactly the distance I need to run for my next long run. The last time was 12.5 kilometers. This time it's going to be 13 kilometers, right? Don't worry, the full address is not available, so yeah, no one's gonna dox me or my students or whatever. But yeah, this is how it works out, right? 13 kilometers. I can't believe how small sometimes Singapore appears. This is a small island, but I forget sometimes that it's a small island. So I'm gonna run along the streets until I've reached the road over here. From here on, there's very few traffic lights. I'm going to skirt around the airport over here, go over the bridge over here, and then from here onwards it's just a straight line to somewhere close to my house, and then I just need to cross a few traffic lights and it's straight home, right? So yeah, this is not exactly running across the entirety of Singapore, but you know, it's halfway there, right? Or like a quarter way there, since I'm going from the east to the north. Yeah, so it's like halfway from going straight from the east to the north, which is quite substantial. I'm surprised I can just run across like that. This is going to save me my bus and train fare, $3 plus, I guess, right? At the same time, it's going to save me some time, since the time I'll take to run 13 kilometers would be like the time I take to take the train and the bus back home, plus the preparation time needed to go on the run. So saves me time as well. So this is going to be my journey for tomorrow. I'm going to naturally record everything, right? It's a good chance for me to use my new camera and of course my new Garmin watch. I'm going to test its GPS, its pedometer, all its stats and everything. So I'm going to test how well this works, right? So hopefully I can pull a GPX file from it, and then I can use it on the telemetry overlay for the video, and then you guys can see how accurate it will be. I mean, how much are you willing to bet that it's going to be more accurate than my Samsung watch, right? So I think I've spoken long enough, right? I really need to get to sleep soon, since I've had a lot of beer, right? And yeah, tomorrow's going to be kind of a long day, right? 2 students and 1 long run straight after, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm about to run. Yeah, alright, so see ya. Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm all prepared, right? It's really strange going to work like this. Yeah, but I have no choice since I'm going straight to running straight after work. So I'm going to my first student now. I'm going to teach like this. All I brought is a single red pen, right? So I'm going to teach one student like this, and then go to eat my lunch like this, and teach my second student like this before I set off. Oh well, this is going to be very interesting. As you can see, I've brought my GoPro. You know, I have my bottle right here, which is going to serve as my water supply for the entire day. I probably have to refill right at my student's house. Right, I'm practically dressed, you know, for a 10k race, and training is going to be 13k today. Yeah. What else? Yeah, as you can see, I got my On Cloud Monster 2, perfect for 13 kilometers. Right, so that's all I got for now. See you guys later during the run itself. Okay guys, so I finally finished up my job, taught my last student for the day, and now it's time to run. I've more or less memorized the map, so hopefully I don't lose my way. As you can see, I'm completely prepared for the weather. It's kind of hot right now, so as you can see, yeah. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long 13 kilometers. First time I'm doing this, running from some other place straight back home, rather than just running around in circles around my neighborhood. Right, so I'll see you guys on the other side. Cheers.
Main systems entering running mode.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, false start. I've set it back to normal video mode. Hopefully this looks okay. Okay, I've taken the bus many times, so it looks I'm on the right track. Of an elevation here, so I'm gonna do a rush. Okay, to be honest,
I'm really worried about directions. Okay, yeah, there's always some traffic lights, this area for example, but from here on there won't be that many. Just gonna check if I'm on the right track. More or less. Okay, actually I'm a little off, but I can make up for it over here. Yeah, I just need to turn to the left. Okay, let's go. It's already over 1 kilometer. But of course, this is less than 10% of the way. And you know what's worse? I haven't entirely taken care of my bathroom issues. But it's not that bad. Okay, I think this is it. I'll manage my pace. Okay, this was where I was supposed to be until I take a sharp turn. Go check my map again. All right, where am I? Okay. Oh, okay. Actually, I need to head this way. Yeah, thankfully. Thankfully, I checked. We have gotten hopelessly lost. Okay. Yeah, because I've never ran here before. Although maybe I should have done it on the other side. I don't know. We'll see. The landmark here should have been the airport, but it's not a very visible landmark. After that, it should be a dam with a bridge. Okay, I'm going really slow because of the frequent stops. Okay, let me check the map again. This is turning out to be a kind of a hybrid long run and a kind of adventure or something. I don't know. Okay, where am I? Alright, just gotta turn left. Yeah, just gotta turn left. Okay, let's go. This is very different from what I usually do. Okay. Yeah. Can't see a damn thing. From here, just gotta follow this road straight to some kind of a dam structure. Okay, I'm just always going to check my map because I don't want to get lost. Yeah, just need to keep going straight. Then you'll be a U-turn from here. You know, this is actually good training for ultra marathons because sometimes you have to navigate yourself. Although an ultra marathon, that'll be many years away, man. Okay, in theory, if I turn left eventually, I'll hit the dam. Oh, 3 kilometers. Okay, I think I just gotta keep going straight. If there's no one, let's go. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm on the right track. Not to mention, someone's been messaging me. Okay, where am I? Okay. Oh, I'm real far away. Okay, from here I should be turning right. Yeah, I'm way off. Okay, who is this? Okay, great. Yeah, see, it's good to navigate with the map. Okay, this is turning out to be one grand adventure. Okay, so I think I gotta get to the other side, then turn right. That way, I can just turn at the dam. Somehow, yeah. Okay. Oh. Wow, this is complicated. I'm just gonna take a sip of water in the meantime. Hey, camera, how are you doing? Okay, 67%. 1/3 gone. So that means I have another hour of footage left before I need to change the batteries. Okay, I have to cross at 1, 2, 3, 4 traffic lights. My goodness. Well, good chance for me to rest. This long run, as it turns out, might actually be easier than my usual long runs because of the sheer number of stops. Okay. Yep, I'm seeing the airport over there. I'm on the right track. I just need to go around the airport, then the dam. After that, I think it's just the same road until I reach my neighborhood, which is a long way. Hmm. 4 kilometers. Almost 1/3 of the way through. I'm surprised. Gotta remember to pace myself. this is not the bridge. This is not the dam, obviously. I think. Okay, just gotta remember to turn left. I think I see it. Still surprisingly far off. Man, how is it that a country can be simultaneously big and small at the same time? Hey, 5 kilometers. Oh man, I gotta slow down a bit. Heart rate's at 173. I'm just eager to get home, that's all. I forget sometimes to just take it easy. I think this is the turn. Yeah, says there Yishun Avenue 1. That's returning to my hometown. Sembawang, my hometown, is next to Yishun, close to it at least. Here we are, the dam. good. Feels really good. Okay, time for a water break. Cheers. Gonna let my heart rate go down first to zone 4 first before I continue. You see those buildings in the distance? Those are the residential areas. Okay, good enough. Let's go. Excuse me. Okay. Oh great. I think I have to go to the right. But how? I saw under construction here. I'm just gonna double check the map. Oh. Okay, yeah, I have to somehow get to the right. I'm gonna have to cross. Shit. God damn it. Alright, let's go. Okay, just gotta watch the traffic right there. It's gotta stop sometime because of some traffic light or whatever. In the meantime, I don't mind chilling out a little bit, even if it's under the hot sun. Okay, I can see the vehicles thinning out. I think. Yeah. Okay, vehicles thinning out. Okay, here we go. Alright, safe at last. Let's continue on our journey. Oh, there's some serious uphill here. Wow, it's hot here. 7 km. It's raising my heart rate. I'm going slow. Yeah, my heart rate is at 180 plus. From here onwards, it's just going straight until I see stuff that looks familiar to me. Me an hour. Okay. Okay, water break, and then I'm going to check my map Okay, what does my map say? Okay, where am I? Okay. Alright, I still have a ways to go. Like 40 junctions to go. Hey, 1 second. Still arrange my camera properly. There. Tighter now. Good. Let's go. Eight kilometers. All right. Okay, still at Yishun, but pretty close. Oh, yeah, heart rate's been going up again because of sunlight just now. Slow down a little bit. Okay, I think I'm pretty close. Nine kilometers. Okay. Because I'm starting to see stuff that are familiar to me. Okay, I need to pass this T junction, but I think it's time I cross the road. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Take a quick water break. Nine 9.18 kilometers. It's been 1 hour 13 minutes. I'm gonna have to check my camera soon. Man, I can barely talk. Yeah, my Achilles tendons are acting up again, which is slowing me down. I think I have to strategically rest again but I'm hoping that I can get some training in before the run, then taper off my next 10km run, then taper off like I always do in just 1 week. Okay, so no chance for me to rest. Once I'm in the shade, I'm going to check my battery. Oh. Yeah, I recognize this place because I think this is close to my old neighborhood. I used to live here, and somewhere down the road will be my actual current neighborhood. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a battery check. Alright, I've got 19% left. It'll last a little longer. It'll keep going. And I decide to do the usual long run. I'll still be preparing for the long run right now. It's been 1 hour 16 minutes. I'll only have just reached home. I'll have to rest for like 30 minutes first. So technically speaking, I still won't be able to prepare for the long run. Okay, I think the next junction should be mine. Oh, let's go. Just gonna take it easy from now on. Oh, it's been 10 kilometers almost. Oh, 10 kilometers. Okay, 3 more. Canberra way. Canberra is next to my neighborhood. Let's go. Okay, battery check 12%. We'll change it soon. Okay, this rest is good. I need the rest. Yeah, maybe I should have stayed on the other side, but you know, this is my first time doing this. I might do this more often next time. Capture better footage, I guess, rather than just me waiting out around here. I don't think I'll even cut the footage because I need to sync the telemetry. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Here we go. think that should be it. That should be my neighborhood. Albeit the corner of it that I don't inhabit. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, I'm going to replace my battery here. Be right back. Okay, let's continue. Oh, I'm exhausted though. Stopping so frequently has really done a number to me. For example, my Achilles tendons hates that, you know. Okay, I forgot to check the map. Let's just go do that right now. Because I feel that I might still be a bit of a ways off. Okay, actually never mind, this is it. Let's go across the road first. Oh. Goddamn hills. $11 km. Yeah, I know where this is. It's close to the beach. Yeah, we have a beach close by. It's just dirty. Okay, I'm strongly considering going to the gym to use a cycling machine for the next easy run, so-called easy run, because I think my legs can't handle it anymore. Yeah, this is my neighborhood. I've got 1.16 kilometers left. I'm gonna get a friction burn on my right armpit. Shit. 12 kilometers, one more to go. Skills. Here we are, my neighborhood. Okay, 0.38 left. Home stretch. Sorry, can't pronounce home stretch. 140 meters left. Twenty meters. Okay, I'm done.
Main systems entering resting mode.
Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Hey guys, it's been a few days since the run, which was on Saturday, so today is Tuesday, 3 days. I just thought that I should record a quick video to kind of like to do a debrief on the run. So basically, yeah, that run was insane. It was both hard and easy at the same time, you know, in various aspects. For one thing, the first thing I remember is that after 3 days, right, I remember that one of the bothersome things was that I had to stop frequently because of the traffic lights. Now that can be a good thing, it allows you to rest a little, but it can be a bad thing because when you stop, right, you don't feel like continuing. And I had to suffer this constantly for like a dozen times or so, right? Some of it is due to my fault because I picked the wrong place to cross the road, right? Especially in that final long stretch, all the way from the dam to Sembawang. Yeah, I shouldn't have crossed the road to the other side because that meant crossing a few traffic lights. I should have gone all the way to the end. But then it was the first time I was doing that, so whatever, right? So yeah, it was especially bad for my legs because in stopping, right, the adrenaline lets up a bit, you know, something in my muscles, you know, it just hurts more because I'm somehow still trying to recover from my calf pains and everything, my Achilles tendons, right? It's mainly my Achilles tendons, you know, which is still hurting. It's taking such a damn long time. So, which is why this year I'm probably going to not run so much. Like I didn't even run yesterday. I actually plan to go to the gym to to just burn calories, you know, pull some ropes, do cycling, maybe strides or whatever. And yeah, today I'm just going to go for a walk in the Mandai Wildlife Reserve, and tomorrow probably just the gym, right? So I'm going to give my Achilles tendons a chance to recover first. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that run, yeah, I was too slow. I was way too slow because of my Achilles tendons. My legs were hurting, and they were starting to cramp up in the final stretch, in the final like 3 kilometers or something. I guess I'm still having some difficulty adapting to distances beyond 10 kilometers. Yeah, so man, I don't know if it's me growing old or if it's just me, you know, in my first year of going out of retirement of endurance running, and it's just part of the process, I guess. I mean, it's my first year coming out of retirement, so maybe that's that, right? What else is there to talk about? And it's really noisy here. Anyway, yeah, I'll add on more if I have more things to talk about. Maybe I'll see you guys later. So right now I'm here at the zoo, which is split into many parts. Right now I'm in a rainforest wild area, and I guess I should continue talking about my experience last Saturday, right? So what else is there to talk about? Yeah, preparations. I feel that I've neglected my preparations a little, in that, you know, I did not use the toilet when I should have. I grew overconfident that since I have used the toilet multiple times throughout the entire day, which is actually expected since I ran at like 3 o'clock plus. So of course, since I wake up at 7 AM in the morning, I'm going to use the toilet multiple times. I grew overconfident, and I did not use the toilet before I go on a run. So as a result, I had some urine in my bladder, and yes, a little poop in my rectum, right? So it became a bit awkward when I was running. You know, I could feel them literally jiggling about inside of me, in my bowels. So that wasn't very pleasant, but the feeling disappeared eventually. I guess it was a bit watery, my poop on the inside. I guess as it piled up a little more, I guess it absorbed the water or something, because I don't feel it within 20 minutes, I think. Yeah. So go to toilet, folks, before you run. It's more important than you think. Okay, what else? Yeah, by running after my work, immediately after my work, unfortunately I had to under-prepare a little bit, right? Because of the demands of my work. For example, my sunglasses. I think you guys might have noticed that I was using clear lenses. It's not even transitional lenses, you know. So as a result, yeah, the sun was a bit glaring a little bit, and unfortunately, yeah, it was a bit unpleasant at parts, but not the worst thing that can happen, you know. Like, I don't think I'm going to ruin my eyesight or anything. It's just a bit unpleasant, right? Yeah. Beautiful day to be in the zoo. Alright guys, check this out. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. I think it's over there somewhere. Yeah. Oh, look at that beauty. Alright. Yeah, I think I should probably continue. So what else is there to talk about? Yeah, I was proud anyway to be able to run 13 kilometers, even if it wasn't great. You know, I was really slow because of all the traffic lights and everything, and yeah, my injuries didn't help. Although they are very minor injuries, they are mostly recovered. Although mostly recovered is not enough. right? So yeah, but I'm proud to be able to run that far. I hope that in the future I'll be able to run halfway across Singapore, which is, I'll say, a half marathon. I'll try that one of these days, right? I remember once I was stranded in a relatively long distance away from my home after watching Five Nights at Freddy's of all movies, right? So I had to walk back home. I did not want to spend the money on a taxi at night, because in Singapore, taxi at night is extremely dangerous. Not dangerous, expensive, right? Because of the night surcharge. So yeah, I spent 3 hours walking home, 3 or 4 hours around there. Yeah. But yeah, one day I hope to be able to run that distance, but I'm not optimistic. I think my age might have degraded my fitness a little bit. I hope that that's not the case though. I hope it's just because it's just me just returning to endurance running. Okay, what else about the run? Yeah, the navigation. I wish that I was more familiar with navigating the route, but as it turns out I had to check the map multiple times over, right? Should have been a bit more meticulous with my planning. Like I should have, I had the opportunity to use Google Map to just kind of like to walk through the entire route virtually, but I did not do that. I should have done that, right? So in advanced preparation, that's what you should have done, right? This is especially useful for ultra marathons, I believe, even though I've never participated in one. Gotta run through the whole thing, a few times over if necessary. Yeah, so planning wise, prep wise, I should have done that. Okay, I guess that's all I got to talk about for now. See you guys next time. Yeah. Okay, so I've started this 13-kilometer run all the way back home now from here. Hopefully I get the routes right. And of course, I'm testing my new watch, my Garmin 570. From the looks of it, it's working pretty well right now. Just gotta take it slow. Okay. I'm not taking the traffic light, so I'm going up. Okay, I'm not going to run up. Just going to conserve my energy, walk up.
Let's see how long it takes for me to go from Sengkang to Sembawang. Okay, hold on a second. Retract something. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go. Okay, hold on. I think I'm using night vision mode. I have to stop the video.